least 4 people in the chat, and I think we are live. I'm just going to go over to the YouTube side of things and see if we have volume over there. And thank you for joining me. I want to welcome our Madman 4 and your lovely wife. Thank you for joining me. Let's talk Chile. Is that pronounced right? I never pronounce it right.
Chile.
Chile, yeah.
Yes. Not Chile.
No, but I love Chile.
It's all right.
I love
It's
both.
all right.
I
Yeah,
love
I
both.
know.
The difference between the food and the country,
Right
slightly.
now, we are gonna get we are gonna get serious, and we are gonna show wonderful. I've been sneak peeking some of the pictures that you've sent me. These are amazing pictures. Um, can I ask a dumb quick? Can we just get the dumb questions out of the way?
There's no
Do
such
they
thing,
eat
but go ahead.
Chile? Do they eat chili in Chile?
There's not much beans down there, really.
But there's meat. I know that they have like
Yeah, I know.
cabreros, like cowboys, right?
Not really.
No. Okay.
No, no,
Not like
no, no.
Argentina.
No, exactly. No. It's
Okay,
not really
that
that.
I
Mhm.
thought it was similar to Argentina. Okay, we were already learning,
No,
folks. We're already learning. So I want to
it is different.
introduce. I want to introduce my friends. That we're welcome to Travel Talk with Spidey. This is Thursday. We're talking travel. I could talk travel all day long. We have lovely guests with us. I want to welcome our Madman 4. Hello and welcome.
Hello. Good to
And
be on
and
here.
and and this is your wife Joe. Is that right?
That's correct. This is my wife. Yep. We've been married
Hi.
nearly 17 years.
Fantastic. Well, that's longer than I've done most things, but thank you so much for joining us. Now, what do you know? I've never been to Chile. I've been to South America. I've been to Peru, Ecuador, Galapagos. They're nothing. I thought Chile had beef like Brazil or Argentina. I don't know. How do you know Chile? Before we get to the chat, Joe, how do you know Chile?
Okay, so that's very interesting question. I am Chilean by my second nationality. I actually was born in Honduras because my parents have been missionaries all their lives, and my dad is from Peru. He is 82 years old now. He's the traveler in the family. Basically, he has traveled also to several countries. And so when he was residing in Honduras because of his work, a short story, basically, he met my mom through letters. Let's say what it could be Facebook back in the time. So it was just letters. And just
Letters. We used to
imagine,
write snail
yes,
mail.
exactly. And that would take probably like about 3 to 6 months, for a letter to arrive. So they communicated for about 7 years only via letters. And eventually my dad traveled to Chile, where my mom was actually living and where she was from. And so, yes, that's actually my uncle. It's actually my mom's cousin. His name is Bartolo. So he lives in Carahue in the very south of Chile. I don't know. It would be like at the eighth region called Temuco. And so we go to the town in Carahue. But the actual, how can I say, maybe like at the town or the village, I don't know how to describe it. It's called Coyico Alto because my mom was
Alto
born
is
in
high.
Coyico. Yeah, right. So my mom
Yeah, a
was
little
born
bit
in
high.
Coyico Bajo. So anyway, so that's how
And
I came to know Chile because then when I was about 19 years old, my dad and I moved to Chile. That was actually after, unfortunately, I lost my mom at a young age in an accident. So we traveled to Chile. We lived there for a few years, and so yeah, the reason why I went to Chile because I wanted to get immersed in my mom's
There's Chile.
culture, my family. There you go, exactly. Uh huh. Yeah.
wow,
Yep.
you
That
So
little
see,
sliver of land.
it's right there. See.
do you go here? It's very cold.
It is cold. Yes, it
Wow.
is cold. But it's still the eighth region is not as cold as it could be even southern. Okay. So yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
when we were there, it
Mhm,
was
mhm.
relatively their summertime, and it was okay. It was good temps. It was nice temps.
It was nice summer, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. And why is it not shift? I'm sorry, folks. I'm trying to make me not
I,
big
I
and get back to the picture, but it's not
I think you have a connection issue.
cooperating.
Yeah, the internet, does those things. Here, hold on, because I think he's frozen, so we might have just some gremlins in the stream.
Anyway, as I was saying, I am trying to follow in the chat. Sorry. Okay, he's
Yeah,
going back.
we have a lot of whoops.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
there we go.
Back to my uncle.
Sorry.
Yeah, chat is actually kind of lively.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I don't want to ignore the chat. And man, yeah, our RMADMAN4. What is your connection with Chile? While I go through the
I
chat.
I kind of married into it. Like I said, me and my wife have been married about 17 years, and about a little over 18 years ago, we met kind of on a blind date, blind meeting type thing happening, and then within a year or a year and a few days after meeting, we got married, and so I didn't know that much about Central South American culture. I mean, I'm very, Midwestern, grew up Midwestern, middle class, United States. So didn't know much about stuff. Although I knew about Honduras a little bit because in one of my churches growing up, we had a missionary who was serving in Honduras. So I knew the name from that, but Chile, Peru, did not know as much. So I've spent like the last 17 years really learning and being enriched by the different cultures, the languages, the food. It's I think it's one of the things that kind of helps you grow up a little bit when you learn and understand more perspectives than your own. So that's my time. I married
I
up.
couldn't agree more.
Let's just put it that way. I married up.
And this is, you're walking through some beautiful area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
this.
think I kind of lost the question. Sorry if I'm interrupting.
What was that?
No, I think I couldn't hear the question.
Did you ask a question, Canadian Spider-Man?
Yeah, where is this?
Oh, where is this?
Oh, where you guys are working right there?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
Go ahead and say.
that's in the Mapuche country, basically.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
That is exactly in Coyico Alto.
Right.
Do you remember we were visiting my
Visiting
we
your
were
aunt.
visiting my aunt. I
Yeah.
think we were walking to see my aunt, who lives like I would say maybe like a mile away from the other uncle, the first picture that was shown. So yeah, this is Mapuche land.
Yeah, and this was and Mapuche is like the original natives of the place before like people from Europe like came in. They were there long before Europeans like tried settling in the area. So my wife has that blood, that history, as does my son. So it's
Yeah,
a thing.
and do you see this one? Do you see the little kitchen, my aunt's kitchen? That's actually my aunt's kitchen.
Yeah, it's wood burning stove.
Nice.
The old.
Oh,
Yeah.
we had one of those at our lake cottage. Every summer we would go and you had to start a fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And can I may I ask, and I'm gonna, I think if I put my video on here, I don't have enough internet power.
Mm,
I am low on internet gas
gotcha.
at the
Gotcha.
moment. Um, so I'd like to actually. Would you mind, Joe, reading a question from Lemon Pie and maybe answering it?
Oh, I would like to know the panel's opinion of Chilean wine, if they have an opinion. To be honest, and you will say you are not Chilean, then in this way, I am half Chilean and half Peruvian. I haven't tried the Chilean wine. Oh no.
Uh,
So,
ooh,
however, I know it
what?
is the best, okay, because I am taking my pride here in Chile and saying, yes, it is great.
Oh,
So,
and you
if you
got
go to
Chilean
Chile,
olive
try
oil
it.
too, and I mean the
The
grapes.
best.
Yeah, you have the grapes and the fruit there
Yes,
that just like the
yes.
nutrient level is just so nice.
Ooh, and
And
Carla
then this is the
Burton.
best plate of scrambled eggs made by our aunt that I've ever had in my life. It just, oh my
Oh, yeah.
gosh, it was just so good.
Ooh, what? Why? What makes them good?
I mean,
Goat
I don't know
milk.
if it was just because I mean chicken's on the farm, so eggs right there on the land, as well
Uh,
as it, it was made off that wood burning stove, and I don't know specifically how she made it, but it was just good.
mhm.
It was so good. I mean, love, you probably were
Well, I
witnessing
know.
that more than I was. What did your aunt do to make that make that so good?
How many times have you been to Chile since married? Ah, well, Ryan, how many
Carla
times?
Burton.
Yeah,
This was the
just
first time.
one. And I had to add to adding to that I have been only once since I came from Chile to United States. Yeah, that's another
It's far
story.
away.
It's far
Oh,
away, and also it is also a little bit expensive to go. I would say so. So yeah,
yeah. Oh, try
yeah,
try going on the Canadian dollar.
Mhm.
yeah.
So,
But
are you
it
coming
is
to us
worth the
from Chile
opportunity.
tonight? Are you
Uh,
from Chile? Are you in Chile right now tonight?
no, 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 no. I am right now in Washington D.C.
Ah, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I was in Washington D.C. 1998, I think. Yeah,
Mm.
I
but
wish I
now
could go to Chile, right now.
speaking of Chilean wine, are these grapes? Are we looking at Chilean grapes?
Uh,
And Ryan, did you take this photo?
yeah, I did. These no, these are berries, and these were also in
Hello,
the
Queen.
the land that we are in, where my wife's family was at. So you literally could pick these off the side of the road and just start munching on them if you wanted to.
Ooh,
Hmm.
nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I like having that. Hey, Queen, dear lovely, hello. And I do remember you. Hello, and thank you
All
for being here. Um,
right,
does
and
she cook all her meals on it? Carla Burton wants to know. On
on
the
the
old
stove,
wood
My
uh,
stove.
my
apparently
aunt, yes,
See,
my aunt does. That's her stove.
that's
Yeah,
it.
she doesn't
That's
have any other
if
stove. That's it.
see,
Yeah, that's it.
if I say
Yeah.
if I respond in C, if I say C or yes, I don't. It's not insulting. I'm not trying to be like it's. I automatically revert because I was telling Joe and our Madman 4 before the live stream. I've backpacked to about 20 some Spanish speaking countries. I've spent quite a bit of time. I've been the only one that spoke English in, when I had to get myself out of a lot of trouble, not with the police, but just with like travel and
Mhm.
logistics and things like that. And so my Spanish is very shitty. But if I if I respond C, it's not insulting. I'm
No,
actually
you're fine.
trying to communicate with you.
It's fine. And my wife just had to step away for a moment because she is actually currently
Yes.
baking bread. So,
Ooh,
and I took a ton of macro shots during this trip.
that's awesome.
Unfortunately, like with the
That is
limited
beautiful.
pictures I could
Hey,
give you,
citizen.
I just choose this one again. This is again in Mapuche country that we are in, and you're like totally when
Beautiful.
you're there, you are off grid. You are like there, you have no internet, no
No cell
communication
phone.
for anybody, and it felt really good. It
How did you
it
charge your
felt
camera batteries?
That just I mean, whatever plug-in thing, you know. I mean, you still have electricity, but you
Okay.
had no way to reach out to the outside world. For I mean, we were there for like almost a week, so it was nice just to unplug a bit, you know.
Citizen 333 wants to know, did you go there on a missionary trip, our
That's
Madman 4?
that's actually it's not too far off from the truth. We were invited there from my wife's church because we also had a friend who does a lot of within my wife's church. They focus on a lot of health and health reform type things. So they were leading a health
Hygiene.
nutrition conference
Ooh.
in a different area of Chile. It was in, let me see if I can get the right naming here.
And I've got to keep moving through these photos, otherwise we're
Yeah.
going to be here for 3 hours.
In Linares, which is like kind of in between where we are here and Santiago, where we showed up. And so we had an American friend that was going to go down there, and they asked if my wife could go down there and be like a linguistic interpreter translator for her.
Ooh, from
so
from Spanish to English?
From English to Spanish.
English to Spanish. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know,
and
because she
also-
speaks a few languages, as I'm just
Yeah.
learning behind backstage.
Yeah, my wife is a very good linguist, and that's her profession. And
Nice.
she also like led some bread making classes as well, because she loves doing that. So that's the reason why she went down, because they were inviting her, and she's like, well, if I'm going down there, my family's got to come down too. So that's why we tagged along.
That's
as
wonderful.
well.
And
So-
is this some sort of torture device that
No,
Chileans
this is a bit of history
for tourists
actually.
that wouldn't pay the tourist tax?
No, this is where is this picture from? I think this is from the whatever storage
Yeah.
area
This-
in.
yeah, this is like a touch of like what
trying to
your mom
remember.
used to be in, and your family. This is in that room. This is in that spot. That's that old chair that you were sitting in.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think. Oh no.
So yeah.
it's-
So
hang
this
on.
is basically the house where my mom was basically born. And that house probably is over 100 years old. I mean, it has been rearranged. It was bigger, but one of my cousins inherited that area, so she ended up, like reducing the space, but kept basically the kitchen place, as I remember. So yeah, but that house probably has over 100 years old. Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
I lost it, but I think I can pull it up again. There's some weird stuff going on tonight, folks, and it's probably my inability to use it correctly.
Murphy's
I'm
Law
gonna-
and technical difficulties,
right? I'm gonna blame. StreamYards. Okay, here we go. I think this is the room you may have been talking about that you're familiar with.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep,
Yes, that's
yep.
correct.
Ooh.
Also, so I'm sitting there.
Yeah, she's
I'm
having a moment.
reflecting basically. I'm just having my moment of emotion because, going back to a few years, over 20 years ago, my mom's dream was always to go back to Chile, to her home country, and she could never make it. She unfortunately passed away in an accident. And so it was for me like a combined emotions, thinking, like she should be here. My dad is still with us, but she's not here. So yes, and I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit emotional right now.
No, of
because of
course,
that.
of
But
course.
yeah.
And what is this? Was this a gathering room? Is this a cooking room where many people would gather?
Like I said, my cousin ended up rearranging. So, but where I'm looking right there, I'm looking to the kitchen area. So you see,
I see
like
the
in
fire
the
pit in the
center,
middle.
there is like
I
the
see
fire
that.
pit,
Yes.
and then there
But
is
you're
in the
indoors.
hanging like a big how you say wire, hard wire. So basically, they will hang a teapot. I don't know, Ryan, if you send the picture of the teapot that was
I
hanging outside, but.
probably didn't.
Okay,
No,
but basically
think
they will
so.
heat up, with the fire up, or sometimes they will put like some like a bricks
Mm.
or stones in order to put that pot on top of that. But yeah, so yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
But
I don't think I did
but it's
because
it's inside. How do you have fire
It is.
inside? I obviously,
It,
if you don't have a teepee, and Rod, and not being racist, but Rod Thunderheart, man, if you want to join us at any time,
so
you've got the link, my friend, and you can talk about fire indoors because he is an expert. He does
so as I remember, as I
ceremonies.
remember when I was little, I mean, I went to Chile the first time when I was 7 years old, and I remember very well when my mom cooked in that area. But they also had like a, like, how you say, like clay fire. I mean, like a little oven, no oven, but like a stove. Ryan, you remember what my aunt will have in Peru as well from my dad's
right,
side,
right.
similar to that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Ah,
and so
like a
yeah,
tangine in Morocco. I've been to Morocco and they had clay tangines, like a clay cooking pot.
yeah, I don't know how to describe that. I mean, I don't know what they do like in Morocco, but
Hey, Jacob.
anyway, but in this fire pit, basically, they will put only, how you say, I forgot now the English. We say brasas, like the hot logs, like a burn log. So they will create like a heat, you know,
Mhm.
Charcoal.
charcoal. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, something like that. Hmm.
Nice.
Hmm.
That's
And the
what.
reason
Okay,
it was
let's
to
see.
keep
What else we have.
the whole place warm. Um,
Mm.
yeah.
And it doesn't get smoky
No, it doesn't.
because you're not burning wet wood. Your wood is very dry and it makes
Right.
less smoke. I
That's
understand
one
that.
thing I remember. Yeah, yeah, all of that. Yeah. Hmm.
Now this is a meal
Yeah,
of some sort.
yeah. I took a picture because, like, I was like incredibly amazed about the food there because the nutrient level just like was so much higher than it is in the States. And
Mm. And
like you're
Canada
taking a
too.
bite and you can tell the difference between the how much more savory or sweet something is. And again, this is still in the same, same area that
Yep.
we're talking about at our
Yep.
cousins. I took a bite of these peas, and each pea, it tasted like a salted and flavored soup, um, that you're just biting into. It was the like best peas I ever tasted in my life, and so I'm just like,
I
okay, I got to take
understand.
a picture of this and
I got it.
memorize this because yeah, it was
I
just
I
lovely.
understand. I was
Hmm.
in Panama and I had a grapefruit and I don't even like grapefruit and I was taking pictures and freaking out about this grapefruit that was the juice, like I needed a shower afterwards. We don't get that here.
No,
Like
we don't.
No.
anyone who's never been to the tropics and never had like fresh fruit in the tropics, you don't understand. Like
Yeah.
they pick it before it's ripe and send it to us, and then it's ripe when we get it. But if you go to Central America or Asia or anywhere that they grow the fruit, it's explodes with flavor and intensity. And this is I want to say hello to our resident Spanish expert. His wife is well, she's from Central America, and he speaks at least three dialects of Spanish that I'm aware of.
Was
This
this
is
Old Man
Old
Bird?
Man Bird. Yes, it is. Hello,
Sure.
Jean. And Jean asks, I can't pronounce that. Can one
Can
of
you
you
read that,
that
love?
speaks?
What's your?
Yeah,
Oh, what it says there?
I
yeah.
can't. Yeah, I can't read that properly. I mean, I can try, but I'm gonna massacre it.
Okay, I read. It says horno de barras y tuvimos en Honduras igual brasas.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
And what is that? What is he saying?
Okay. You want the translation? Yeah,
So,
good question.
yeah.
Now you got me. You got me in there with say horno de barra. Oh, horno de barro. I think you meant to say horno de barro, like a clay oven. We also had in
Mm.
Honduras. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. We
brasa is
saw them
basically
when we were
the.
visiting Honduras too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Okay, and like I only can I know Morocco, and Morocco had the Tangin clay pots, the Tangin, and some tourist backpackers were buying these clay pots to take home as souvenirs, and like they weigh like 10 pounds in your
Like
backpack. Like, are
working
you
with clay and clay
crazy?
ovens, I think is universal around the world. That's just the
Right?
most easily thing to kind of make, you know.
It,
So
that was the Morocco didn't have a plethora of high technology that I saw. Yeah, yes, let's just say that.
a lot of times it's better if you don't, really, to be perfectly honest.
Well, that's also true. I mean, you know what? I'm a big fan of the KISS principle. Joe, do you know the KISS principle? KISS?
Case principle. No. uh-uh.
Ryan?
No, I'm drawing a blank.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Okay.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Makes sense. Yep. Simple
Keep
as
it
possible.
simple, stupid. The KISS principle. See? Yeah. Okay. There you go. Miskatonic Madman knows it. Thank you, Miskatonic Madman. Keep it simple, stupid. It spells kiss, but it's a thing that I work construction all my life, and in construction, we know the KISS principle, and so does Old Man Bird. Exactly. Hey, Max Redstone. Hello, Max Redstone. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. So, moving on, because I know we want to keep moving and look at some of these pictures. Now, do they keep rainwater for off of the roofs to use? Is this what we're looking at here?
Yeah.
So this is something new. Yeah, it is something new as well. Before they wouldn't have this. Like I said, uh, a lot of has changed in this little town. Like from what I remember. So my cousin again. This is the area where belonged originally to my great great grandfather. So she installed this. How you
Wow.
say like. Uh, I see. I forgot now how to say even in Spanish, but yes, they collect the water rain, the rainwater
I
there.
forget how
In
to
order
say it in
to have
English now that you mention it. Shit.
Cistern?
Cistern. Cistern.
cisterna, yeah,
Cistern.
cistern, yeah. There you go.
Ah,
Yeah,
le mismo?
uh-huh.
Oh,
Lo
okay. The
mismo,
same.
cisterna. Yeah, cistern. Yeah,
I'm gonna again. I apologize if I switch between bad Spanish and bad English.
it's all right.
That's what I will be doing.
That's okay. I'm not even trying. I'm just sticking with English.
Yeah, Ryan, your Spanish is probably really good, isn't it? Like mine's 2 out of 10. Yours is like a 4, 6, maybe.
Not really.
What are we looking at
He
here?
understands pretty well.
See,
Also, yeah. So that's actually my church, the one I
We're kind of
support.
going backwards in the timeline here.
I know. So this is going to
oh, I
Linares
can
actually.
reverse.
No, it's
okay.
it's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
This is actually in Linares. This is where we had the health retreat before going to my
And I was
mom's
describing that
birthplace.
a little bit ago. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and this is the building that they had now. I remember like over 20 years ago, they didn't have that building. It was just like maybe a small room, but now they have arranged very beautiful there. And in the back, I don't know if there
That's
is a
nice.
picture, but in the back of the building going to the right, they have a big garden place, so they grow all these fruits and vegetables.
He actually
straight
does
from
have
there,
a picture of the back. It's a sunrise picture of the back. He actually used it as the thumbnail for
Old Man
this
Bird
video.
can read Spanish, so he's saying Seventh Day Adventist.
See, Seventh-day Adventist Reform Movement. Yep.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, and I want to say hello to Alexandria. Thank you for joining us. And Citizen 333 says that's the coolest cistern I've seen all day. I don't know how many he's seen today. And I do want to say, traveling with Jacob, hello and welcome. I'm also going to Kentucky in December. I've never been to
Okay,
Kentucky.
welcome.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's where we currently are residing. So.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I've
Yep.
never been to Kentucky. I've known about the Kentucky Derby since I was 5 years old, and I've always wanted to go watch it.
Yeah, and
But,
I think that's close to Louisville. But yeah, it's a lot of you have a lot of rolling hills here, and a lot.
I've
lot
heard
land.
of. Have you ever? Ooh, who's this fine-looking gentleman?
Okay, now this is a story behind
Where's
this.
that?
This is why I put this in. Okay, so this was the last
That's you.
day. That's me. That's me.
I'm kidding.
With hair.
For those listening, it is him.
Uh,
For those listening,
so to make kind of a long story short, this was the last day that we were at this retreat until we went to Mapuche country. And that particular day, of course, was hot. It was summer. I mean, January, February, but it's summertime there, so it was relatively hot.
right?
And you have
Yes.
these young men, like I'm 43 now, but you had a lot of these young men who were there at the retreat who are probably like in their like late teens, early mid 20s. And of course, like any good Central South American resident would be, they love playing soccer. Soccer, I mean, they know how to dribble a ball before they learn how to walk most of the time.
Like we grew up on ice skates.
Yeah, for Canadians, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I did a little bit of soccer or football, as it's described down there, when I was younger. But I mean, I haven't done much of it in my adult life. But they still like on that day, they just basically were kind of like inviting me, like, would you like to come and just skirmish a little bit with us? And there was probably like a good dozen plus or so of them, and we walked down the road from the retreat center, and down that roadway there, and you see the guy very, very happy because he thinks that they're going to eat my lunch.
Oh yeah,
They
he is. Look at that.
yeah, they have like just a mini soccer field. It was very, very nice little field that you could skirmish some stuff in. So they play. I don't know how long they played. I only lasted about like 15-20 minutes, and then I'm just like, okay, guys, the knees are giving out. I have to go. But then, and so I thought, okay, that was it. I was sweating. I'm just like, okay, I'm not, I'm not great at this anymore. But apparently, I was good enough to where one of the gentlemen, like we met up with one of the gentlemen after we went back to Santiago to head for home. And how did he put it, love? How did he say it? I think he said something like, I didn't know that he was going to be so fast on the field.
Yes.
Apparently I was
Well
like everywhere as I could be.
That's awesome.
You beat them. In their words, you beat them. So
that is good.
Yeah. At least I was able to keep up with them, and I get physical as possible because, well, look, I mean, I'm an ostomate. Okay, I got a permanent ostomy. It's not good for me to really get in any physical like sport like that. So that's why I wasn't going to go for anything in the long run. But I can sprint.
Right.
I can sprint very, very well. And like I said, I lasted 15-20 minutes, and then I was out of breath. I'm like, okay, I'm done. But apparently I did enough to be like, okay, this old guy can still, keep up with us a little bit.
I'm a sprinter. I mean, the long distance is too painful. Screw that noise. And this is a good question that I don't know the answer to. Citizen333 in the chat asks, do they have those Andes mountains in Chile? I was in the Andes in Peru. I don't know if they go down to Chile.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. You see the range. As a matter of fact, in that thumbnail photo that you have, the sun is rising on top of the Andes Mountains there.
Ooh,
on the mountain range.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice. That's a beautiful. Now see, this looks like it could be in Canada.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of the back. That's a lot of fruit trees, flower trees.
The front actually. The front.
Oh,
part,
is it the front? Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's the front. It's
the front.
Right.
Yeah.
It's still the front of the center. Okay.
Yeah, we had the Andes range or the Andes mountains going all the way to Chile, and we take pride of that. I say we because I remember the very first time we traveled to Chile when I was 7 years old. My mom was speaking through the window and she was saying, "There is my Chile." She said, they are very patriotic. So for her it was like, yes, this is my Chile lindo. Chile lindo, they say, like a beautiful Chile.
Wait, this is typical Chilean?
Yes, it is. It is like that. This is actually, this is my cousin's, right? No, this is my aunt's house.
Your aunt's, yeah.
This is my aunt. This is
the house next to the center. Yeah.
This is another cousin of my mom. I believe she is now 93 years old, but she looks very strong lady.
Mm.
So yeah, it's a very typical setting. The houses they build is like cabins. I don't know. Many say it's like European, like a German style. I'm not sure because I've never been in Germany, but that's
Ooh, it's
basically
beautiful. You should
the
go.
style. So
Berlin.
yeah, yeah, this is her little living room, dining room, but she also has in the back end, a little table where she basically takes her breakfast, where she cooks,
Mm.
the kitchen area. And so the dining room is always used for special occasions,
Hmm.
when they have visitors. Yeah, so it's like a big party having just there, and they put all the food on the table, everybody, and they make sure that you eat everything. You don't leave any
Oh
scrape on
yes,
your plate.
yes. And if you
Yeah.
don't eat everything, it's insulting to them. Or
Yeah,
no? Yeah.
Yes.
it can be. Yep.
If
Now
you reject, yeah.
Carla Burton.
Which
Now
one?
that's funny because in China, I know you're supposed to leave a little bit of food, otherwise they think you didn't get enough food and you're
Mm.
still hungry. It's interesting
No.
culture.
Over
Okay.
here, no. Over here, no. Yeah,
Car-
and then if you are almost done with your meal, and then they will say, "Oh, do you want more?" They don't wait for you to say no, thank
Just
you, or
pile 'em
maybe
up.
yes.
oh, now
They will put more on your plate.
here's something before I get to Carla Burton's question.
Hmm.
In Japan, I lived there for a year and a year and a bit, and when you finish your soup, it is customary. You're supposed to take the bowl and drink from the bowl the rest of your soup. But if you did that when I was growing up, my grandmother, you would get the back of your hand. You can't do that.
Table
It's
etiquette. Yeah.
cultural table etiquette. Are there particular interesting, funny things that Chile has?
When it comes to table etiquette.
Any yeah, anything that's customary that's just unique to Chile? Like you're not supposed to do that. Like you don't
Oh,
want to do that in
well,
Turkey. I know you don't
when
want
you
to do
greet
that.
someone
This is
or say
okay.
goodbye to
It's not.
someone, they kiss you. That happens a lot.
Oh,
I was kissed a lot of times.
like on the cheek.
Yeah, yeah.
On the
That-
cheek, of course. But this is something new because I don't know if maybe it is the immersion of cultures that we have lately. A lot of like people from Colombia, from Venezuela, they have been moving there. And I feel because when
Ah,
I live there, I don't remember having that very close interaction. It was
Mm.
more with the between girls, the girlfriends, and the
European
los
almost.
pololos, like, yeah. But
Okay.
now it's like very common, and I thought, oh, maybe this is
Oh,
good because now the influence from the Caribbean countries, all the tropical countries are made them
that's
to be more open.
even. I I don't want to talk about. Yeah, you would have thought that. Well, I mean, we could talk about. Yeah, we don't want to talk about. Are there switchback trains in Chile? That's a good question.
Switchback
There's
train
mountains in
tracks.
Chile, right? Yes. There's. It's very steep in Chile.
uh
Well,
Do they
they
have
don't really
trains?
reside too much in the mountains. They do have trains, but they really don't reside too much in the mountains. Majority of the population just is on the flatter ground, closer
mhm.
to the coast. So, I mean, we traveled in train a little bit.
I
But what?
am, yeah.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
not sure. I'm not sure if we go into Argentina. Like I said, we didn't go to Argentina, but I know there is the steep road that takes, and they may have. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I don't wanna say something, invent something that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Oh no, I do
But
it all the time on this
there
channel. It's
might be.
okay.
but I know that there is like a lot of curves because they had to go through the mountains, the Andes, in order to get to Mendoza, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, um, uh, but yeah, that could be one area that I could say so. But
Putting your
everything else is flatter. Yeah.
okay. Citizen 333 says, "What would be considered bad table
Mm.
manners in Chile? Putting your feet on the table, maybe."
No,
And
I think that would be.
here, Alberta, if you put your cowboy hat on the table. That's bad manners. You can't do that. You can't put your hat on the table. You can't wear it inside, but you have to put it, but not on the table. It's very weird.
Yeah, I'll say that if you don't say thank you to the cooker, you're in
Claro.
trouble.
Do they say
You
claro?
had to
Is
acknowledge.
claro a word they use in Chile?
Yeah, they
Claro.
say claro.
Sure. That's Spanish, right?
In
That's sure. Yeah, sure.
conversation. Yeah, conversation. No, it's actually more a colloquial word that we say sipo. Sipo.
Sipo. It's like
Sipo.
claro. Ah,
Yeah.
sipo.
Yeah, the language is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slightly. It's still Spanish, but it's got its own.
Huh.
How would you put it?
Yeah.
It's just got its own nuances. It's its own accents, because like it's the difference between English, like between north and like a northern accent, southern accent.
Of course.
In ways of saying things.
Old man Bird says they see different stars in Magellanic.
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 Yeah, clouds.
Clouds
Nearby
nearby in
galaxies.
galaxies. Well, I know Magellan, but not personally. Old man Bird is one of the smartest people you'll ever meet. I've met him in person, and thank you for that question, or that statement. It wasn't a question.
Yeah, no, you see the skies differently up there or down there for sure. Yeah.
Oh,
What's this? Viña.
you would like to
Viña
see the
del
night
Mar?
sky.
Yeah, the night sky.
Well, can I say to Old Man Bird, yeah, you're welcome to fly with us to the south of Chile. You will be able to see the night sky. So beautiful. That's one of the things that I really love the most. Viña del Mar, it is a very, of course, yeah, claro, Sipo. You had to say Sipo.
Clearly. It's clearly, of course, Old Man Bird. Clearly. Sure.
Yeah.
That's claro. Clear. How did I not put two and two together? Well, for a smart guy, sometimes I'm dumb.
But we also say claro, like not really common, but it also means like sure, of course, in different contexts.
Wait,
so
what's this?
Viña del Mar,
Okay.
can I just talk a little bit Viña del Mar for
Please,
people
yes.
that might not know? Yeah, I don't know if we have pictures. We actually couldn't go to the actual town of Viña del Mar, but we were in Playa Ancha. If you look at the map, you will see the small cities like Viña del Mar, Playa Ancha. I forgot the names of the other ones. See, and I forgot. Anyway, but Viña del Mar is it's very famous actually because of the festival. I believe it is every year in February. A lot of famous Latino, even from other countries, European countries, Asian countries, artists come to sing. We had Andrea Bocelli last year. Actually, that was quite of a big hit, and Andrea Bocelli and his son. And I like Andrea Bocelli. That's what I'm speaking about. Okay, but the city is so beautiful. It's by the seashore. And so for New Year's, we have all these parade. I mean, the fireworks. And every year when I was living in Chile, I will go to Viña del Mar to celebrate New Year's, to welcome New Year's with a friend of my mom that lives actually in Playa Ancha. So yeah, it is very nice. If you go to Chile, you cannot miss going to Viña del Mar.
What is playa? Now, forgive my ignorance. Playa is beach, and Chile's what is
beach? Playa Ancha. So it's like a wide beach. That's
wide
what they
beach.
call it, like a yeah.
Yeah.
And how long does it take to fly? Say from Los Angeles to Chile, like 10 hours.
If your land is Santiago, well, it's probably maybe a little farther than, because we flew from Miami to Santiago. And that, how long was that, love? That was like 7 or 8 hours.
About 7 or 8 hours.
Yeah,
it's pretty fast.
So it'd probably be like from Los Angeles. It might be a few more hours more.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering. I was just trying to put it somewhere in where I've flown from before, but I've flown from Florida, Puerto Rico.
It could be, yeah.
And so, what's this little boy doing? It looks like he's studying he's got some really cool color pencils there.
That's our son. He's drawing. He likes to draw. He likes to sketch.
That is awesome.
He has his drawing materials with him there.
That is so cool.
We carry his little would say like a roll packet of colors, and so he
Yeah,
just entertained himself there, and yeah, he was just reflecting probably his time. He likes drawing a lot.
Mhm.
that's in learning how personally I grew up in the 1970s, and in the 1970s we didn't have cell phones. We spent a lot of time
Exactly.
alone. Alone. That is
Mhm.
good. Spending time alone, good for him.
Yeah.
And you get to be artistic, and
Hmm.
you notice things. If you're always people talking to you, you don't notice the animals and the creatures. Does he draw animals at all?
Yes. But marine wildlife, mostly like sharks. He's fascinated with megalodons, sharks, whales, stuff like
I'm
that.
a
So
scuba diver. I'm a scuba diver. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. He wants to be a scuba diver too. So
yeah,
there you go.
Yes.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
they
He wants
have
to do something with the ocean,
do they
probably.
have scuba in Chile? It's too cold.
No, it is too cold. The Pacific Ocean is too treacherous, I would say so.
Yeah.
I've
But you can
never. Yeah,
actually go on a
I
boat
believe
and,
you.
see from afar the whales. Yeah, like a humpback whale, I
Ah.
think so. Yeah.
Deep sea fishing in Pacific. I spent an entire winter, 5 months. I lived in Mexico on the Pacific coast, and we could see the whales. But we went fishing for marlin and tuna. And do you have that in Chile? Sport fishing
Marlin tuna.
or
No, not really.
dorado?
No. Mm,
Too cold.
they do. Yeah, it is so cold. What they do actually in Valparaiso, Viña del Mar area, because we had the ports there and also towards the north. Um, the names are so different, so I wouldn't know how to they would pronounce in other Latin American countries. Like I said, Chilean Spanish is very particular,
See,
but they had
yeah, okay.
loco. It's like
Crazy.
the stone type seafood that you open and then you dig out. Like at the meal. How do you say
Urchin,
that?
like
Yeah.
sea urchin, like uni in Japan, like the
Could be, could
spiny
be, yeah, yeah, could
spiny
be
urchins
that.
are delicious. They're a
Yeah,
delicacy.
it's very common there, and they do empanadas even out of that, or like a stews, or
Oysters.
just raw. Yeah, I think it's the urchin, yeah, the sea urchin, yeah.
Ooh,
I had
and
been
and
a
I do
fan of
want to
Chile
say
person.
this is one of the most beautiful photos that you sent to me. But
Yeah.
before we talk about this photo, Max Redstone says I've been a fan of Chile ever since the 2010 San Jose mine rescue.
Yeah. Remember that?
Wow, that's
So
amazing.
you
Yes,
know
good
how to
good
do
points.
you know how to say the last part? You go chi 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 le
Sure,
le
sure, sure.
le.
No, I don't. No, I can't. I have upstairs neighbors. I can't
Oh,
do.
that's right.
Hey,
Okay.
That's right.
Tommy,
That's right.
Tommy, and the Guinea Pig Collective. Hello. Hey, welcome to you, Tommy. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous picture. Where is this?
So this is actually in the back of the center. This is so you see some of the fruit trees and stuff, and some of the gardens over there on the left, and that's you're overlooking. So this is like out of the window of the room that we stayed in at the health retreat center, and so every morning you got to see like you're looking at the Andes Mountains right there, and the sun coming up
Wow.
from it. So yeah, I was able to
Wow.
snap some nice morning photos at least one morning there. But yeah, you see like you can't see it very well because it's kind of shrouded, but the mountains are pretty tall back in there, especially in clear day. You can see them pretty darn clearly.
Oh, they're up here, aren't they?
Up all on the horizon. Yep, all up in the horizon.
That is gorgeous.
Hmm.
Beautiful. Oh, are those your boxer shorts right there? I'm
Possibly.
kidding. I'm kidding.
It's very common. It's very common to see those clothing hanging there.
So, woo. Hey, who is
Yeah.
this?
So this is actually another uncle, another cousin of my mom, half cousin actually, but his name is Jose, the same as our son. I don't mind saying my son's name.
Of course.
So yeah, he is 96 years old now,
Wow.
but it is believed that he's actually probably 100 years old. he told me when I was asking questions about whatever he can remember, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna see him again. I hope to see him again, but he said, well, when I was 15 years old, I was told that I was born in this year, but I might be actually older than that, he said. So
That's true.
yeah,
That was a
yeah,
big thing back in many places where they didn't have. Yeah,
The birth
that's a
yeah.
good
records, yeah,
point.
it's tough
Yeah.
to find, someone that old, the birth record, the
Mm-hmm.
actual birth record.
Mm-hmm.
And Nemesis of Eden, hello. I'm coming to you south of in southern Alberta right now, south of Calgary. Another good friend of mine who's also in Alberta is this gentleman, Nemesis of Eden. Hello to you. And the reason why I'm saying that is in Calgary right now, as Nemesis is mentioning, in the next half an hour, we're going to have a
Mm-hmm.
lunar eclipse and
Mm,
some
I heard about
aurora
that.
borealis happening. Yeah,
for
so
sure.
we're not going to be
Yeah.
too much longer, folks. Don't worry. But thank you for joining us, Nemesis. Although if I don't plug in my computer right now, we're going to lose power. And
Oh,
that sucks. So while you both discuss this photo, I'm going to try and find some electricity.
okay.
Okay, so here we have again my uncle Jose. His full name is Jose Quinana Weneman. Yeah, and this is my dad on the right. He's 82 years old, so you can see the two guys encountering each other over there in the health retreat. And probably this picture was taken in the very early morning because they had to drink water. That was one of the requirements from the health retreat.
Mm.
So they were trying, to shock the water there. And yeah, I mean, the weather, you remember, it was very nice. Early
Yeah,
in
it
the
was like
morning was pretty
the,
so warm.
the 70s, 80s. It was usually pretty pleasant, not over hot, just nice.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the air,
I'm just.
the air felt better too. Like you're breathing the air, and the air felt like it was more nutrient filled, to be perfectly honest.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so that picture I can remember, I snapped it when they were sitting together, and I said, oh, here I had the two guys together, so let me take a picture of you. And what else? Yeah, I don't know if you also sent pictures, but my uncle was doing exercises, for a short story. Like we went there in January, so it was around October last year, October
Hmm.
or November, when he had that surgery. He
Right.
had
Right.
some stomach issues and he needed to have a surgery. And I was like, no way. He's at that time he was 94, 95, and I'm thinking he's not gonna make it. I was concerned, but then when I saw him at that time, I was like, my goodness, he has the strength of 10 oxes, probably because he was
Hmm.
just doing fine. Yeah, and then he was doing the exercise. You remember in the machine, he was jumping in the trampoline. So I was like, I wish I can be as strong as he is right now.
Yeah, I don't think I included that photo, just
Yeah.
because again, it's like I can't put everything in. So, but no,
Yeah.
yeah, a lot. You see a lot of interesting longevity from people there.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, this photo maybe was the one that interested me the most. Are there
Hmm.
crocodiles here? Because I know what that's like. In
No.
Mexico, I
No.
went fishing with a knife for the crocodiles.
So this was like a, I think, a river or stream near the retreat center, that like a bunch of the young guys were gonna go out and wade, and my son wanted to go, and
Mm.
so I went with them just to make sure that he was gonna be okay, and that's him, like,
Can
out
he
there.
swim?
Oh, at that time, not as good as he can now. Like we spent
Now I
like time over
can.
the summer in the pool, and he's pretty good at swimming.
Okay, when I was in
But he was just
Japan, I
waiting.
was surprised. A lot of Japanese people, even though they live on an island, they
Mhm.
don't learn to swim. Same as a lot of Mexicans. Do Chilean people, do they learn to swim as part of their school?
Mm,
No, really.
mm.
No. Okay.
No, no. Maybe
Are they big?
now it
Are there
could
is
be.
fishermen a thing in Chile? Like there's fishermen in Canada.
Fishermen, yes. But it's not really common. I mean, I'm talking maybe back in the time, during my youth and my childhood, my mom. Uh, it wasn't common, but now it might be common because, especially in the bigger cities, they are building this, how you say, like apartments, buildings that are even 24 stories, 24 floors. So in the top, in the terrace, they have pools. So it's becoming more of a modern thing, probably.
Of course.
Yeah.
And what is this? What are we looking at here?
Nectarines. Like, I don't like nectarines, but I ate like at least a few dozen when I was down there in Chile. Because again, just the nutrients, they're filled with so much more nutrients that they taste so much different, so much sweeter. And I'm just like, I was just eating as much as I could.
Are there fisherwomen too? Are there fisherwomen?
Fisherwomen? Well, they get one thing. I don't think I got a picture of this, but they do eat like the seaweed. There's a certain type of seaweed down there that looks like as thick as a rope. That they eat.
Even Eastern Canada
eats
skulls.
No,
are you waiting for a train?
Yeah, this is in Santiago, and this is one of the train stations there. That nearly got mugged when we pulled up to this to this station. But I have a Chilean wife with me, so she kind of fended off.
Were you just throwing around your gold bling, and that's you became target?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
My secret: when I backpack, I always look like I am poor and homeless when I backpack around the world, so no one bothers me. Everything I own looks like I have no money. It's perfect.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not like dressed in anything too fancy.
Are you kidding?
And I'm keeping everything on my chest too. Yeah, it's hot.
Those shorts, no, but they're so fancy shorts, man. Those are fancy shorts. I know shorts. I'm a short expert.
Okay.
And, no, and that's like, look at that. Is that a cell phone right there?
No, that's a cell phone holder. My cell phone is hidden because that's something we don't want people to see.
No.
My cell phone was hidden pretty much the whole time.
Smart. They have healthy food there, don't they?
Oh
this
my goodness,
is beautiful.
Yeah, this was in Santiago. This was like the first day or two that we were there. We went to a market. I have a photo of the market. We'll probably see. But like there's a type of squash. They have purple peppers there too. They got purple peppers.
That's a purple pepper.
That's a purple pepper.
Purple. Purple. I have never seen a purple. I've seen a purple Peter. I've never seen a purple pepper.
Yeah, I know. I was amazed by it too. That's why I took a picture. But there, like in that plate, there's like a certain squash that's like I never tried before. It was really good. What was the name of that? Do you remember? That's the market that we got the fruit from.
They call it zapallo.
Zapallo, yeah.
To the squash is the big one, yeah. In Honduras we call it ayote. So zapallo to ayote, they're basically the same, but the flavors are different. No.
This is a street market.
The flavors are different. Yeah.
In this photo,
what is this?
I'm gonna need.
This is a street market that we went to, like the first.
Look at the size of these broccolis.
Yeah, this is actually in Santiago, in one of the neighborhoods called Cerro Navia. That's where another cousin lives, so she took us there. Actually, we went because we were hungry, and I said, okay, I need to buy, and I need to show my husband. La Feria, we call it La Feria. So it's an open market. They put in the neighborhood like a rotating on a weekly, basically, on different places around the neighborhood. This was the closest one to her house.
Yes, Citizen 33, exactly. Yeah, you really don't completely comprehend it until you're actually down there eating this stuff.
Do you mind reading? Could you read what?
Yeah, for sure. It's saying, yes, in South America, it seems like the food is healthier because it's more natural as compared to North America. Know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. And you can tell the difference right away as you start eating the fruit of the land there. It's a lot more nutrient rich. I think it has a lot to do with the soil and the fact they probably don't use as much chemicals as we do up here in the States. So, yeah.
Carla Burton, yes, I can confirm. While I ducked away, I popped my head outside, and it is a full lunar eclipse.
Mm,
And the Earth is shaped like a perfect sphere, like round, almost. It's weird, eh? It's cool. I love it. I love lunar. Look at the lunar things in the sky at night. I've always looked at the sky, and in South America, I have seen and in Australia, I saw the Southern Cross.
mm,
It's amazing. I've seen the Southern Cross a few times, and it's just as impressive as the Big Dipper. It's always right there,
mm, for sure.
and you can't see the Big Dipper in Chile. Can you see the Big Dipper in Chile?
I think I was able to actually make out Orion's belt down there.
Hmm.
So possibly, yeah. I think I
Hmm.
did see it as long as I figured I was seeing the right constellations. Now, this photo represents actually a situation that happened at a
Uh
restaurant
oh.
in Chile.
Uh oh. Was there a
That
fight?
well, yeah, it's nothing we started or we were involved in, but yeah,
Uh
some let's just say some individuals started a fight like near the bar area in the back there. And to make a long story short, I don't want to dive into it too much because we're kind of like pulling our audience this, but let's just say fight happened, and I identified these individual males as they didn't look like your native Chilean, and I basically my son was sitting um, by my father-in-law there in that chair, and where I was sitting was where where I'm taking the photo. Uh, I saw immediately the danger to my son, so I pulled him out of the chair and put him in my
Yep.
seat, and then I put myself in between my family and these
Yep.
people that were
We have
basically. I
radar.
mean, one was wielding kind of like a club-like thing too, and hurting other people. So I was ready. I mean, I'm not. I'm a small guy. I'm a skinny guy.
Same.
I'm not, and at that moment, of course, I'm not armed. I'm a tourist, but I was ready to
You
leap
got
in
knives, right? I'm looking at knives right there.
if they. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah,
A
they're actually
pencil. A
that would have been
freaking pencil.
that would have been a moment, but um, I was ready. I mean, I was just reading them. And if they were going to take a step towards us, then I would have had to
Yeah.
intervene. But that didn't happen. They just made their way out of the restaurant, damaging things on the way, and then
Water.
left. Although you see the family in the background there, they were hurting on the dad, and there was a child there too. I think was disturbed. And I had tunnel vision. I was like
Yep.
trying to protect my own son. But if I
I
would have
gotcha.
saw that they were actually attacking the family, I probably would have leapt in right then and there because like, oh, you're hurting a child, like any child.
That's
Then
not gonna happen.
no, it's and you're going to see what American can do.
What's in the green bottles? Says
didn't
Old
notice
Man
that.
Bird. Is this
Uh,
vinegar?
Looks like olive oil, I think.
Olive oil, of course.
Is it olive oil? I think so. Yeah, because they do a lot of olive oil down there.
I was gonna say
Yes.
anywhere
Good.
that would grow grapes or for wine. And I
Olives.
know Chile is famous for wine. It would grow olives because,
Mm.
and how do I know that? Well, because I worked in Western Australia for a while, in wine industry, in vineyards, and in Western Australia back in 2001, they had planted so many grapes, and it became the boom, and everyone was into it, so they flooded the market, and some of the people had to switch from grapes to olives in order to make any money, and because the climate was similar, they could grow olives. So that's olive oil, fantastic. It makes sense, of course. Chile would have olive oil, of course.
The olives are delicious over there. I had tried from different countries like Peru, of course, Mediterranean, Spanish, and Chile. I'm sorry, they are just the best. And I would like to address the question. I think Old Birdman also asked about if a sweet potato, maybe when you were pointing to the plate,
Oh
the empty
yes,
plate.
yes.
Actually, that is actually a pomodoro sauce or tomato sauce, basically. Yeah, the Roma tomato sauce. Yeah, that's what it is.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks too
Yeah.
orange. Wow,
You see the color?
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, yeah,
Hmm.
no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I would have guessed sweet potato.
It's very,
I
very
thought he was
delicious.
correct.
That's
Yeah,
good.
Yep.
apparently he ate the whole thing. He didn't lick the bowl though. I would have licked the bowl. Oh yeah, I
Right.
don't leave any. I don't.
Yeah. Well,
I've been to a
it was
lot of.
after this confrontation, so I wasn't all particularly
Oh,
hungry.
Uh,
And so this is like so this is a photo that my wife took because she was sitting there, and see, so that's my
yeah.
arm covering my son because we're looking at that's the vehicle that the individuals
The
left
guys
in,
were
oh, an
driving.
action shot.
just making sure that
Gotcha.
I
they
took
left.
that picture. Yeah, I took
Mhm.
that picture because what happened is that, and this is something
See
that
their
when my husband
license plates, the
was touching a
bastards.
little, that's what that
Oh,
it is
okay.
there.
There's a
Actually, you
license
can kind of do
plate.
that. Wow, that actually comes in pretty
Yep,
clear.
It
it is
does. All
there.
right. So if you
Yeah.
see this car, feel free to urinate on their vehicle, folks.
No, definitely.
Nothing
I
violent,
took
just
it
pee.
because the owner of the restaurant, she was freaking out. Of course,
Yeah.
I like my mind went blank for a moment, but then I thought I reacted. Okay, it's the carabineros. They call the police carabineros or carabinieri coming, and I asked them, are you gonna call the police? And she was like, I don't know what to do. Blah blah. It was like, okay, I'm just gonna snap a picture. I thought, even it would be for souvenir, but at the same time, I want for the world to know about these people. I don't know. I was just in
Yeah.
case the police will come and they will say,
No,
okay, do we
that's
have
very no.
evidence?
We have the
Right?
license plate number. I got it right there. We already
There you
have.
go.
There's already like 10 channel followers that are looking down, and they're gonna
Okay,
they're
good.
Yeah,
not
I mean,
gonna have any.
never mind the fact it happened like in January, February. So.
It's okay. They're valid. We'll find that plate, and there will be
Yeah,
consequences.
those guys
You can't.
definitely had no regard for
Hmm.
any type
Yeah,
of
go pee on them, folks. Go ahead.
civility.
Get more blessings.
So yeah, it was. I was just happy about how the way that I responded because there could be multiple
Yep.
ways that you could be responding to that situation, but
Hmm.
my response wasn't. It was just taking action. As best as I possibly could. So
What is this?
this
What is
this is
this?
the technically the Chilean White House in Santiago.
Ah, very
Mhm.
cool. And you're allowed to get
Casa La
right up
Moneda.
close to. Oh well, no, not so close. Yeah, a little close.
Oh,
Well,
we got up to the
we
fence.
we got the fence.
They're doing.
That
Oh, I see. I recognize this from Paris and Rome. When you're in Paris
well,
and when you're in Rome, if they're doing renovations on the
Yep.
building
they
to
put that.
preserve the pictures,
Yes.
they
Yes.
put up a
Yeah.
wall that looks exactly like the picture behind you. And in France and Rome, they used to take big pictures and blow them up to big, like 50-foot by 50-foot pictures, and they would put it on the building while they're doing construction, so it still looked like the building was there for the photos. So is
Yeah.
that what we're looking at?
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, yeah, we got
Basically for the
to tour
photo.
around Santiago a
Yeah.
bit, and so
That's
we
cool.
definitely stopped in front of here. What was
Someone
very
had to
interesting too,
draw
because
all
this
of
is
that.
this is the areas that my wife would frequent when she was going to university down there. So it
Yeah,
was
it
nice
wasn't
to
closed. It
see the
was all
places she
open.
walked. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And no wind
Yeah.
that day.
Nope.
No, not much.
Nope.
Nope.
No
I think
wind.
on the
It
White
was
House they
very
put a
hot.
fan here and it always blows the wind.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding.
No.
There's a lot of hot
I
air
think they
public
haven't discovered that.
buildings.
Maybe they're listening now or they're watching, so they probably would put the fans.
And this is
Where
like
is
one of the
this?
highest.
Gorgeous.
This is one of the highest points you can get in Santiago to take pictures. So
Gorgeous. Who's taking a picture of you?
yeah, I'm taking a picture of me and my son, so we both have a little selfie together.
I took the picture of them.
Yeah, I took a picture of
Okay.
us taking of us taking a selfie.
Yeah.
And is that the Andes Mountains behind you?
Yes.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The city's surrounded by mountains, pretty much.
What is the proper way to pronounce Andes?
Andes.
Andes.
Andes. You actually are appreciating a view where we don't have really a smog. Santiago is all the time covered by smog, and you cannot really see even the blue sky. So
Oh
right
yes.
now
Yeah, you
there,
can.
yes, right now we can see, like at the lines of the mountains. So yeah, we
Mhm.
can say the day was clear. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
was a nice view.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Took a little while to get up there. You know, it's kind of a tourist spot,
Wow.
but yeah, there you go.
Wow. 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 Santiago. Same
Mhm.
building.
Yes.
I recognize the brick. See the
Yeah,
brick?
yeah, it's at the same spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I almost
Yeah.
made this the thumbnail for the live stream because this is
Mhm.
incredible.
Yeah, yeah, it
Yes.
Like
was a
it's
nice
so
view.
clear and you feel like you're very close to the sun. Do you get a bad sunburn in Santiago?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you
We
could if
have.
you stayed up there.
Yeah, I know. I lived in Whistler ski resort, and when you go on the ski mountain up to the top,
Mm.
the worst sunburn I ever saw was on the top of the ski mountain, not on the beach of Australia.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can believe you. Yeah. So the place where we are right there, I don't know if you mentioned
Hey,
right, but
Jason.
this is Cerro Santa Lucia.
Yeah, I forgot the
Just
name, so
if you
you'd have to say
if you
it.
if you look in Santiago, tourist areas, go to Cerro Santa Lucia, and this is actually not the highest place in Santiago because we have also Cerro San Cristobal, where there are like a telepheric, yeah, the telepheric cars and the zoo,
The
yeah,
gondolas.
the gondolas. No,
Yeah, yeah.
no gondolas. Gondolas are the swing, like on the channel, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Teleférico, we say teleférico for the like a train, but they are hanging from big
A
reels.
monorail almost. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
So
similar to that, yeah.
this looks amazing. And were
Mhm.
there lots of people? Is it very touristy? Like a lot of
Yeah.
tourists?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I even
Beautiful.
met some people that were from I believe Arizona. They were
Hmm.
speaking English, so I'm just like, oh hey, where are you guys from? And they just look at me and it's like, oh, we're from the States. I'm like, so am I. And so it was a fun, interesting, quick conversation. So, and these are the
Yeah.
steps going up to that lookout point.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm doing it
Lots
in
of
reverse,
stuff.
aren't I?
That's fine. Oh, that's perfectly fine.
That is
Sometimes it's good to backtrack things, because
that is fascinating. I
This
know
is
I have more than one pictures of a set of stairs in my travels because they are fascinating. It's engineering and
yeah.
beautiful.
yeah.
And it's
This is a
history.
Spanish.
How
Hmm.
old are those stairs? Like hundreds of years. They're going to be there
Oh, good
long after
question.
we're gone. They're
Yeah.
going to be there for
Yes.
another 100 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I, I am reading in the chat actually because I'm watching here, the YouTube.
Oh yes, yes,
and
yes. I'm
and
trying
somebody
to.
asked a question regarding if the smoke is from wildfires or something.
From that
Yeah,
that Santiago
it's
spot, I think that's
yeah,
just mist or
Santiago.
clouds.
No, it is contamination.
Oh, it's contamination. Right.
Pollution.
The
Hi, Jamie. Jamie
from
Pollution. Yeah.
Gonzalez.
from the other like sunrise shot, some of that is actually because they were having wildfires in that area. So some of that is
See,
There you
actually
go.
from wildfires,
Okay.
but no, not Santiago.
Yes. Okay. That's the
This is the
question.
best drink I ever drank. I'm just, I had to put that in there because
Cachanto.
What?
it's like carbonated water, but it's the best tasting carbonated water I've ever had. I don't know how to explain it.
I was sure that was moonshine. That's moonshine.
Oh, it is really good. Like
Ka-
there's no taste, but there is. It's weird.
Kachantuan? Kachantan.
Cachantung.
Kachantuan. In 4 or 5 years, my Spanish would be. Oh, donde es? Where is this?
That's
Same
the
place.
same Cerro Santa Lucia.
Yeah, this is it's.
What
It
does
took a
Cerro
little while
mean?
to walk up there.
Santa,
Cerro.
saint, like a no saint, like a holy saint. Yeah. So Lucia is like a virgin or a patron. So
Well, that's what she
the
claims.
Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Please finish.
no. That's what I'm saying.
Jamie Lynn Simmons is saying, to quote from SpongeBob, a hockey guy, excuse me, Plankton, you said doo-doo dunderhead zoo smacking Plankton like a hockey pad, wakam pow. I'm sorry, I thought that was relevant to the chat. to the
Okay.
Oh, Sato is Cliff, old man bird. Okay,
There it was Cliff.
Cliff. Cerro.
Oh, Cerro,
Cliff.
Cerro. Okay. I thought you asked for Santa. Okay, no, Cerro, yeah.
Oh no, I know Santa. I know Santa.
Hill. We
San
also
Diego.
refer to hill.
Oh, okay. Oh, hill.
Like a big hill.
Okay, I get it. And
Because you
so,
go up, it's very high.
ooh, wow. Did you go swimming?
Yeah, it was very
Mhm.
cold. It was very cold.
Youch.
But yeah, my son needed the pool because the kid's practically a fish.
The sky is so blue.
Where we were staying in Santiago for
Well,
like
look-
a few days,
I know what it looks like to be at altitude, to be up high and take photos. Just looking at the sky. Like I've been in lots of planes. I've been in a lot of mountain ranges.
Mhm.
I'm not going to list them here, and I've been up mountains at very high altitudes, and you can tell when you're at high altitudes just looking at the sky. And to me, this looks like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Just looking at the sky, like it looks like it's thin. The air is very thin.
The building was pretty tall, so obviously
And
'cause
you're
we're
at
seeing
altitude.
the
I mean,
tops.
you're not at sea level there, are you?
No,
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, we're a little higher up, although not as like high of
Oh,
altitude
look at the
like you
clouds.
would be in Peru.
The clouds are right there. You're as tall as the clouds. Look at that.
Yeah.
I think we were on the 19th floor. I mean,
Something like
18th
that.
floor, and then the terrace, so that will be 19th.
Yeah, that's the hallway that led to the room. It looks. I just
Great
thought I was looking at. I'm just like, this looks so creepy, like a horror film. But it was a really nice
I
place.
know.
It was a really nice place.
I don't want to say it, but when I saw that at I saw just a small image. I thought it was two thighs and a belly. I said, "Oh my God, is that a belly button ring?" But it's not a piercing. It's a light. It was like, "Oh dear God, what are we talking about tonight?"
Our place.
I thought that was a belly button piercing right there. And it's like, okay.
It actually had more light than what it looks like in this.
Yes.
Photo.
So what are we looking at? It's not a.
It's the same building as like you saw on the pool where the pool. That's where we stayed for a few days in Santiago when we initially were there, or when we arrived there. So it was just a nice flat, place. So it was like I think it was an Airbnb. Was it an Airbnb, love?
Okay, so not a hotel.
It was an Airbnb.
No, you didn't have staff.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I'm glad they have. See, in a lot of places in Central America, you're never going to see a smoke detector or any kind of fire safety at all. And if you do see a smoke detector, the Chinese try and hang clothes hangers off of him. You know what I mean? It's not good.
Wow.
Well, Chile, I would say is like
they do.
I mean, it's different than the States for sure. Like you see there with this was in
Valparaiso
or Valparaiso, right.
This is actually it is not a Playa Ancha, but it's like a going out of Playa Ancha towards the center and getting closer to Viña del Mar actually. So if you go to Valparaiso, and every corner you will see paintings, murals, graffiti like this, but it's all artistic. So I don't know how many other pictures you may have shown about Valparaiso, but there's
a couple, but I took this because of the wires. I thought this was actually the time that I went out with Tia Ava. Me and her went out ourselves, love. So I was kind of on my own. There.
I know a little bit about this because I've spent some time in Southeast Asia and India and China. And do you know why there's so many wires on the telephone pole like this? There's not that many customers. Do you know why?
Because too many houses, too many people living there.
Every time. No. It's not like Canada, it's not like America. Every
Mhm.
time there's a new customer, they don't disconnect the old customer. It's
Sure.
because they can't
Yeah.
figure out all this mess. So they just go and they run a new line for every new customer. They don't disconnect the old stuff. They
Right.
just run a new line. Because they say, well, I'm not going to try and figure out this mess of what goes where. I'm just going to run a new
It
line,
makes sense.
and they
Yeah.
run a new line. And that's the same in, if you go to Bangkok, if you go to anywhere in India and anywhere, that in Mexico even,
Yeah.
it's like that, where they,
We've seen it in Peru. We've seen it in Honduras too. A little bit.
because they don't want to. And as a technician, I'm a maintenance guy. I understand. I'm not gonna sort like the guy before me. When you come to an electrical panel and all the breakers are written clearly, but no, if someone does writes everything bad, and I'm not gonna fix the whole electrical panel. I'm just gonna put my new stuff, and that's it.
Mhm.
Like this. That's so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah,
That is, and
I'd
we are
say like
having fun. Thank you. It's like a
Valparaiso
Rorschach.
definitely was probably one of my out of like, I mean, Chile was really good overall, but I think Valparaiso was the most relaxing bit when we were there, for me, because, well, we should be able to see a view sometime. I think we're gonna show a picture of a view from her, from
Can you
Tia
say that
Eva's
name again?
place. Say what?
La Paricia? La Paricia?
Valparaiso, close to Vina del Mar.
Ooh, okay.
And that's,
Yeah,
and
no, we don't have
that's the
too.
table of
We
the
are trying to
table.
wrap it up here, folks. We don't have too much longer, but we do want to show you. This is again the beautiful, wholesome food.
Yep. It's a
Yeah,
soup.
this is Tia Eva. We call. By the way, it's very common in Chile. I think some other Latin, South American countries. I don't know Colombia, but in Peru, but also Chile is the custom is to call the elderly people, the older people like tío or tía, like
Uncle and
uncle,
aunt.
aunt.
Mhm.
Even
See,
if they are not your relatives, but you call
yep.
them out of respect. Okay, so
There's
I
a
call
Mexican guy that
this.
I call Tio.
Okay,
Yeah, he's
this
not
is
my
the
uncle.
house. Okay, there you go. So this is a house of a friend of my mom's best friend, actually, the one that lives in Playa Ancha in Valparaiso. And so when we arrived in Chile, we arrived on a Monday morning, and then another friend of mine took us in his car all the way to her place, which about an hour, almost 2 hours away. So she was basically cooking and all of this, and that's what they do. See, when I
Beautiful.
was explaining to you how they put the food, this is basically the meals that we have in Chile. So yeah, I think
Beautiful.
she had like a. Let me just name it quickly. You know the names of. So the
Oh,
plate where we
sure.
had the soup is poroto con rienda. It is actually made of yeah, made of pasta
Chickpeas.
spaghetti type of beans. No, it's similar to northern beans. I'm not
Oh,
sure if they're actually the northern beans, but yeah. And you see the little like a yellow squash. That's actually zapallo, the big zapallo, but they very fine in very very small dices. And this is we have chocolate. This is corn
Yeah, and
actually.
it's a tougher corn than your typical corn in the States. I actually wasn't
Big
able to eat
big
it.
big kernels.
Yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah. It's bigger
Yeah.
and tougher. Yep.
So it's very common
oh.
just to eat it like that. There you go. See. And what else do we have?
That's the corn
I
for
don't
the
know what
cow.
else.
That's for the cows. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, of course. This
Look at all
is
the different. What are
cherry
these
tomatoes are
tomatoes?
making the way, or
Wow.
the yeah, there's cherry tomatoes. But this is now. She told me we didn't have cherry tomatoes here before. She said because they used to have like at the bigger ones, like at the heirloom type tomatoes, Roma
Right.
tomatoes. But
Yep.
now these are, and she said this is influence from United States. She says.
Ah, okay, that
I
makes
mean,
sense.
more Northern America,
See,
yeah.
and
Hmm.
where are you going? Where's this?
This is in Valparaiso as well,
Yeah, the
and we're just
bus.
riding a bus. We took like different versions of public transportation there,
It's
and
easy. If you speak English, is it easy?
You
I don't know.
better
I was
speak
not on my own.
Spanish.
So,
Okay.
although you got to know, it's like you see, I'm looking at my phone. But as soon as I walk out, that phone's back in my pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Well, yeah,
you
you're
can't
just
have it out, I suppose.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
can the two can you communicate with Joe's relatives? Okay.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Even her dad like just speaks Spanish. I speak English, and we just
Food.
we nod and look at each other. You know?
Old man Bird says, "Yeah, I shut off the circuit breaker." Famous last words.
His last words. Yeah.
You are not. I had one of my best friends told. He looked me right in the eyes. Yup, the breaker's off. And then I touched my, those plastic knives with a metal blade, and I touched the wire, and it blew pieces out of the metal blade. Shut off, was it? It was off, eh? It was not off.
Citizen 33 is asking just a random question, but do they have guacamole in Chile? They have avocado in Chile.
No
and-
guacamole.
Yeah, not guacamole. It's just avocado, and it's delicious. It is delicious.
What do you mean? All
However,
the Spanish-speaking countries aren't all the same?
No. Nope.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The guacamole type, Chilean guacamole type, I would say guacamole type because it's not really guacamole. It is actually palta. They call the avocado, they call palta. And so
Palta.
palta. It's not aguacate. So just so you know, you had to know what to say there.
Avocado.
Yeah.
If you
can't
if
say
you ask
avocado.
aguacate, no.
Aguacate.
If you say aguacate, we
Avocado.
will be, what are you talking about? Anyway, palta. So what they usually do, it is so common. They eat 3 times a day for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner, which they call la once. It is not dinner, but la once, oncecita. Anyway, so palta or the avocado is mashed and mixed with for flavor like a garlic, finely diced, and basil leaves, fresh basil leaves, and the basil leaves are humongous. They are like, wow, delicious as well, and a little bit of olive oil, salt, and that's what you make your mix. And then you spread on a white bread that is called marraqueta. Marraqueta is very common. It's like a kind of a small French, like a French bread type, but it's a small one, and it is so fresh out of the oven,
Soft.
and and it's so delicious. Yes.
I'm trying. I don't want to eat bread because I don't want to do more sit-ups, push-ups. But, this is
Sorry.
a beautiful sky. Look at these pictures.
There you
Like, are these sweets? Is this candy?
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
chocolatier
Chocolate.
restaurant. Like I said, it's Valparaiso is very, very touristy, and so there's all there's an endless amount of shops that you can stop in. You could spend the rest of your life like looking at these shops.
Can actually make promote here this business because they do artisanal chocolate sweets, and it's called Vivali. That's the place.
Vivali.
If you're in this area, check it out.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Vivali.
very, very good stuff.
And that is in Valparaiso. So if you're going to Valparaiso, to Chile, go to Valparaiso and look for Vivali, going a little bit up the hill. You'll find it there.
Is it one of the bigger cities in Chile?
No, it's not one of the bigger cities.
But
no.
it does focus on
Funicular.
tourism a lot. Yep.
Yes, funicular. There you go.
Quebec City or Montreal. Montreal has this, the funicular. I've been there.
Really?
Quebec City, maybe.
Okay.
One in Montreal or Quebec. I forget which.
Well,
A
this is
funicular.
only Valparaiso and Viña del Mar. It's very common, yeah. And that's how people basically commute, because how you gonna go up,
Yeah.
bringing
For
all
the
your
tourists.
groceries.
No, it's not for the tourists.
Oh,
It
it's
is
for
It's
the
a
public.
tourists, too.
regular.
Yeah. It
Public
could be either
transportation.
way.
It's like they
Although
took
usually-
an elevator and an escalator and they
What-
combined them.
What we saw there, or what I
Yeah.
observed there, you had a lot of like tour guides, like leading groups of people throughout the city. So there was a lot of that there.
It does look like marzipan, Max Redstone.
Mhm.
Jason loves chocolate. I love chocolate as well.
Yeah,
Same
we had to
here.
stop there, but that wasn't the best thing we had in the city. There is actually a picture of a bakery that we stopped
Oh,
in
had
there.
to
That
check
was
it
like,
first. Oh my God.
Old
oh
Man
my
Bird
gosh.
wants to know how you first met. If it's too embarrassing, if there's a fight
Oh,
involved, we don't want to know.
Well,
No,
not until
we
later.
will need another 5 hours for that. Okay.
But really short and simple. We had some friends try and match us up. We didn't really know each other at all, and we just had some mutual acquaintances that spent like half a year trying to match us up. We finally met on a blind date, and then a year and 10 days later, we were married. So
Wow.
And yep, this is the bakery. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
this is a
Sourdough.
Danish. This is a
Sourdough
Danish that is a savory Danish, and
Sourdough.
yeah,
Don't forget to say
Wow.
that.
yeah,
Danish,
sourdough
yeah.
too.
Is it prosciutto?
No, tomato.
No, it's a Danish. They label it as a Danish, but it's a tomato.
No, the meat looks
like
like prosciutto.
No, there's
there
no
is
meat.
no
in it.
meat.
There's no meat. It's just
Tomato.
tomato and basil
Wow.
and I think onions or caramelized onions. And oh my god,
Cheese.
it's one of the best things I tasted there.
Well-
We bought like a few because I ate these a few times. It just oh my gosh,
Oh,
It was so
Carla
good.
Burton. Yeah, looks like croissant.
Yeah.
But
it's
I
labeled
mean-
as a Danish,
But if-
a tomato Danish
But you could put your own pepperoni on it if you wanted.
if you wanted to,
Of course.
but you don't need to.
I'm a
was so-
meatitarian. Ooh, what?
I,
So, yeah,
I want to
that's-
add something quickly.
that's the
I
name
want to
of the
add something
bakery.
quickly about this
Yes.
bakery. They gave me sourdough starter, which I use in order to give the class for sourdough in Chile in the retreat, and then I brought some back to the United States. So I have there my gold treasure. Yeah.
Are these plums?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And they ended up making like a
Peaches.
plum type, kind of like jelly type. It wasn't exactly jelly because it wasn't as sweet, but it was just the nutrient level is just so good. Oh my gosh.
Ooh. And I want to say hello to Tim. Hi, FKHC. Hello and welcome to you, my friend. I know I'm not showing every one of the chats tonight, and I apologize for
Right.
that. But I have two special guests here with some amazing photos, and we're going to concentrate on the photos. But we do see all the chats. We're
Yes.
reading every one of the chats. We're
Yeah, thank you
making
guys
fun
for
of some of them
joining
in behind in the private
Yeah.
chat, so don't worry about that. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. The plums are good, Jason. Welcome, Tim.
Very tasty.
Tommy, thanks for being here, buddy, and thanks. Listen, all of you, if you don't, if you're not familiar with my guests, I want to say we're not going to go too much longer because I know you don't have long, and it's late where you are, and it's late where I am. Thank
Yep.
you so much. This is exactly why I started this channel, was to talk travel. I've never been to Chile. I'm jealous. These look amazing, and it's inspiring me to go. It's fantastic. What's the hardest part of going to Chile? Is it the distance?
Distance
Is
cost.
it the language? The costs? Yeah, the people are not friendly.
Oh no, people are super friendly over there.
I'm kidding. That was a
Um,
joke.
Chile. And see, that's the view that you get. Like,
Wow.
wouldn't
much
you
is a
like to travel
hotel?
just for this view?
Can you get a hotel room for $100 a night?
What you need to do is to know us, in order to we can tell you go to my friend's house, and I know they will welcome you.
Beautiful.
And they will basically you won't have to spend a dime, maybe
Fantastic.
hotel or food.
I'm a
okay?
maintenance guy. I can fix things, so that's perfect.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
Ti, I
need
need
a
some
new
maintenance
roof.
guy there. She needs that.
Are there a lot of clay tiles for the roofing in Chile?
They
what
are,
kind of roof?
yes.
I'm a
Yes,
roofer.
it is. They usually use that a lot because it keeps fresher, for that, because the houses don't have insulation like here, like an AC.
Yeah.
It's not. So yeah, they need to have some sort
It's
of
heavy.
that type of roof. Mhm.
Everything's heavy. I'm not a big guy. I'm only 5'6". Everything is heavy. But now, would I be tall for Chile? What's the average height in Chile for the men? I'm 5'6". Is that close? Because I know in Peru, I
Some are a
was
little
pretty.
bit tall. Yeah,
pretty
for
tall in
Peru,
Peru.
yeah, I'm standing
Guatemala.
above everybody.
I was so tall in Guatemala.
No,
But
actually, in Chile,
it's
you
a
will
mix.
have a mix of people,
Yeah, it's a mix.
but they tend to be taller. So yeah, in Peru,
Ooh.
yes, you will be tall.
Yeah, and this is just the road on the way to Valparaiso. So this is like the day that we arrived, basically, driving over.
That's That's 5'2". Well, yeah. It's you have to stretch up to the. When I lived in Japan, I could reach everything on the top shelf. It was my height. I could reach. It was so good. I love living in Japan. Anyway, measly 6'1". Tommy, you're a giant. You're a giant, my friend. You can see what's on top of the refrigerator. And is coffee okay? That's a good question. I know in a lot of places I've been in Central America, South America, coffee, Panama, coffee was a big thing. Is coffee a big thing in Chile?
It is a big thing, but the coffee that you're seeing here is actually made of barley coffee.
Ooh, beer.
However, I no barley like the grain, but what I'm seeing actually here is not coffee. This is tea.
I
It
think it's
is a
tea.
kind
Yeah.
of a herbal
Oh, I'm
tea.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
it's a herbal tea. But yes, I mean coffee is a thing there. However, it's also common to have the made of grain like a that seed, like a that cereal type barley. And the bread that you're seeing here, this is the actual marraqueta, the one I was mentioning a little
Hi,
bit
Dad, man.
ago, the
The
where
bread.
you put the avocado
Oh,
spread.
Because I stuffed
Mhm.
avocado in the thing. Yeah.
oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I see that. That's exactly
Yeah.
what that is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
No, that was
I thought
like.
it
Oh,
was
it's so good.
Chile's.
So
Ooh,
I was
tasty.
trying to tell myself to hold back eating when I was there. I didn't. I ate
let's-
way too much.
yeah. Another dumb question, because I thought those were green chiles.
Mm,
Are chiles like the spicy chiles? Are they popular in Chile?
Not really much,
they don't
but
have too much.
they do have, which is called cacho cabra. It's like a goat's horn because of
Oh,
the shape.
chococabra.
Cacho cabra, they say. But it's not really like a to consume a lot of spicy things
Not a
over
thing.
there.
Okay,
No,
because
not really
you would
much.
think a
Mhm.
country named Chile would eat chilies.
Right. No,
I know.
Wrong translation,
not really.
but nice try.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
this was in Miami because our son also is fascinated with planes. So I took a picture of him
Ooh.
waiting for our flight to go to Chile.
I've always loved airports, man. I've always
Mhm.
loved airports. Ooh, what is
And
this?
and this
we're
is
just going to be a few more minutes, folks. Here, we
yeah,
won't
just a
want to
few
keep
more photos left.
This
This
is actually
yeah. Go ahead, love.
yeah. Go ahead. No. Okay. This is when we actually were going to the airport to fly to Chile, and we stop at a place somewhere outside in going to Miami. Yeah, and they sell baleadas. I hope they are still
Sure.
there, but baleadas is if you are from Honduras, this is basically the big thing,
Yes.
over there meal. So yeah, and we bought there because we needed to eat something good before we leave, for a long
Nice.
flight. Yeah.
Welcome, Dad Man. And yeah, no, that's good food is so important. When I'm traveling, it's something I learned early backpacking, and I read it. Do you remember the Lonely Planet guidebooks, the travel books they used to have? I never traveled with my cell phone. I always had a Lonely Planet guidebook, and in it, I read some advice for travel,
Hmm.
and it's very good. If you're traveling to foreign countries and
Yes.
you've been traveling for many weeks and you're getting run down and tired and exhausted, and your body's going down, and you need some nutrients and vitamins. If you're
Hmm.
traveling in tropical countries, you eat fruit, like tropical fruit,
For
and
sure.
that gives you the vitamins back, like mangoes and star fruit and dragon fruit and kiwis. And if you're fighting some cold, or you're feeling your immune system's not good, you eat fruit. And that's always been the advice that I've followed, and it's worked for me
Yeah, no, yeah,
personally.
absolutely, for sure.
I am
And
checking the website about the Lonely Planet. I don't see Chile here. That's
Mhm.
interesting. Maybe.
I've never been to Chile. I have a lot of Lonely Planet books behind me. I have
Mhm.
actually.
I remember a travel guide said, "Don't panic in friendly letters." Yeah.
I'll just top. Here's the first three. There's Peru right there.
Lonely
Mhm.
Planet. Interesting.
There's Peru. I
Peru.
I actually took I did the lame backpacker thing, and I took this exact picture from this exact angle. I with a
Awesome.
llama. I had a llama in a headlock. I have that exact picture. Anyway,
That's cool.
yes.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Moving on,
Yeah.
because it is late and we don't want to be too much longer. And I really appreciate
It's
every
all
minute
right.
that you have for us. But these are really fascinating, and I've never done. I've never talked about Chile before. We've gone all over the world. We've talked about South America. We've talked about Asia, every kind of place. But that's not Chile, and that's all right. It won't let me progress any further.
Oh, is that it? Okay, I thought there was a few more.
There
Interesting.
are more photos, but that's
Oh,
the
there.
end of that. So I'm
Okay.
gonna have to do.
Mm.
There are a couple more photos, and I think I can pull them up. Right. Where's one that we didn't see? Yep, bingo, right here. Yep, I got it. Yeah, pulling it up right now. Here we go. And let's grab that one. Yeah, there's only a couple more here. And let's
Yeah.
take a look at
Yeah, there should only be
these.
just a few more.
Yeah, there's just a few. Let's pull up that. And there we go. Okay, here we go.
Yep. That's
Oh,
it's at the beach.
at the very south.
Hi, Tim.
Well, not so south, but that was in Puerto Saavedra, which is from the town. I mean, the village. My mom was born in Carahue, so it would be like I'm trying to remember, maybe like about 30 to 40 minutes away towards the coast.
Mhm.
You have Puerto Saavedra. So I had a cousin living there at that time, and that's where we decided, okay, we're gonna meet up there. And but then after that, I just wanted to see the sea. This was my first time
I
going
understand.
to the area. Yeah. So this is
And the
basically
sand
Pacific
was
Ocean.
very interesting. Actually, here, if you want to expand my window a second,
I sure can.
this was the pebbles from the beach, and so the sand was mostly very dark from these types of
Cool.
yeah.
Is that onyx?
That's
I don't know if it's
that
onyx,
is
but it's a very black stone.
volcanic, and that is basically volcanic.
Wow.
Sand. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is
Yep.
very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
The sun is black over there. Yeah. So
Mhm.
very
Very
nice.
fascinating.
And I spent some time in Galapagos Islands sailing around, and some of the new islands, not the older islands, but the new formed islands, they had black sand, volcanic as well. Now, this is the picture I really wanted to ask you about.
Yeah.
And as everyone knows, I tend to show a lot of food pictures late at night to make everyone hungry.
For sure.
This is incredible.
Okay, so this is from a place called I believe this is, or maybe it's not, but this was in a mall in Santiago, and this was like the last day that we were there. We were hungry, and we went to this vegan burger place. I believe it's called Alma Vegan Food, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a vegan burger, and it doesn't taste like a vegan burger. It was absolutely phenomenal. It was the best vegan thing that I've ever had. It didn't feel like it was vegan, to be perfectly honest. And like I mean we're in our household we tend to be vegetarian and vegan, so we sometimes have your typical vegan burger or veggie burger, whatever. It did not taste like that. It was on another level altogether. And I was enjoying. I'm just like even someone who eats meat would enjoy this. It was that good.
There's been one time in Whistler Ski Resort in Splitsburger, which is famous there now. They even have a shop in Vancouver now, and they had a chickpea burger that I actually ordered on purpose once because it's so. I ordered it with cheese and bacon, of course, but it was so good. And I do want to read this quickly from Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective, who was my 500th subscriber to this channel. So thank you, Tommy. You'll always have a place here, buddy. He says, I love those books that give you lesser known or strange facts about a place. When I moved to Florida, I had to get a book on strange facts, ghost tales, and everything else about this area. Ooh, that's a good question. That's a great question. Chile. I've been to some countries in Central America and South America where the Guatemala comes to mind, where people are very superstitious and ghosts are a big part of
Well,
the culture. Can I ask about that in Chile? Did
well,
you see any?
my wife actually has some family history in that type of thing too.
Well,
Oh,
my mom was half Mapuche and half European. That's why they live in the area in the Mapuche nation. That's how they call Nación Mapuche. But anyway, um, I didn't have the chance to meet really like my grandma or great grandmother. They had already passed away. My mom lost them also at a very young age.
I'm
But
sorry.
as far as I know, as a family history, my mother, before she became Christian, she was actually being prepared to become like a machi, like a somebody the doctor of the town, but with the practice, with all this knowledge about plants and, of course,
Witch
the
doctor,
superstition. Exactly,
medicine man,
basically.
medicine woman,
Yes,
medicine
yes,
woman, which is
and
a good show on television, by the way.
and
Old
so
show,
behind
Dr.
the
King.
house, no, actually we don't have a picture, but where we were visiting my cousin who inherited the portion, I mean what belonged to my great grandfather. She Next to her, also we have another cousin of my mom who also owns his property, and so behind there is like a little forest. And when I was little, I didn't know, but I will go to play there because I just found it so beautiful. But then later I found out that's actually where they will do some rituals over there.
Oh,
Yeah. So yes,
okay.
there are a lot of folk tales, stories. My mom,
Ghost
some of them
stories.
would
Okay.
told me
Uh,
about some
is
things
there,
that she experienced. So yeah.
Joe? Do you know what
Hmm.
I'm from Canada. I spent a lot. I lived in British Columbia for 27 years. Do you know
Hmm.
what a Sasquatch is? Sasquatch,
Sasquatch.
a
It rings
Yeti.
to me, but okay, yeah, the
Yeti, a
Yeti.
Sasquatch, the big
Uh huh.
hairy.
Uh
Do
huh.
they have
Hmm.
that in the mountains in Chile? Because it's very remote. There's a lot of wilderness. You can't explore all of that. You don't know what is there. It's like British Columbia in the woods. You don't
The
know.
the the Sasquatch. Actually, I am trying to remember the name. It's a very Mapuche name they call, but it's actually like a bird. It's like a people will shapeshift, and they will
Ah,
become like a birds. Um, because my mom used to tell me, when I was little, she said, "Go to sleep, or I forgot. Like I will come to take you.
yes.
But it's the bird.
Hi, Sashi.
Uh,
Sashi is from
yeah.
Indonesia. Hello, Sashi, all the way from Indonesia. Malaysia, damn it. I said Indonesia again. Sashi, I'm so sorry. I know it's Malaysia. Damn it. It's he's Malaysia. Hi.
Hi, good
I
to see
keep
you.
messing that up. I'm sorry, Sashi.
So I want to say that like the previous photo was the mall where we had the vegan
Totally.
burgers. So it was a unique mall, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so
And
yeah,
this.
yeah, it's a photo of the mall. Very 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 nice mall. It's very very modern design. And then
It
this
looked it.
is just a mention of me. I was during the whole time we were there. I was on the hunt for belts, and at this store, I finally found it. This was like again one of the last days we were there. I was able to get a couple of good belts as well as this hat from that store that I'm standing in front of. So
Did you actually get some? Is leather a big thing in Chile with same as Argentina or no?
they do handcrafted leather stuff, yeah.
Sashi, as soon as I said it, I knew it. I apologize. I knew it was Malaysia. I know because I can't come stay on your couch if I don't know what country you're in. I know it's Malaysia. It's been a long day. I'm sorry. Cryptids. Exactly, Alexandria. Yes, that's exactly what we're looking for. Cryptids, yeah. The Sasquatch, the Yeti, the supernatural. Is that a big thing with the with Chilean people? Supernatural superstition. They don't walk under ladders. Black cats are a bad thing.
Not really, no. They don't mind. Um,
This is for the criminals with the bars. Or is it a prison? You keep the
just
children
bar the
inside.
windows.
The children
It's-
are inside. The
it's
adults are
it's
outside.
interesting because this is actually like an inner area of the ch- a church property that we were staying in Santiago. So
They
this was like
used to
one of the last days we were there.
they used to have sauna over there, so they would offer
Ah.
treatments into people in the community. That's why you see like all enclosed, but now it doesn't work anymore. So I think they turn it into offices, something like that. So yeah.
So and it was on one of the rare occasions that actually rained there. So we had like a ton of water in like our front stoop area of the room that we were staying in that I had to kind of like sweep out or mop up out because it wasn't draining.
This is back to Valparaiso. I'm not sure if this picture shows, but this is the, to the left, the picture to the left, where we see the flag. Um, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm so bad for
Is that the
geography,
Chile?
history.
That's the Chilean
The
flag.
Chilean
right there.
flag. Yeah, the
That's it.
Chilean flag, not Texas flag. Okay.
No,
Uh,
but it looks similar. I can understand.
Yeah, it does.
yeah. So this is, I think, the port area.
Yeah, I
the
think so.
letters
It's close
may
by.
say something. Yeah.
You know, we have
And
people in Texas in
Mhm.
our chat right now.
Mm-hmm.
At least 2 people from Texas in our chat. That is not the Texas flag.
yeah, it's not a Texas
Wow.
flag
Not
because some
Texas.
people get too confused that
Yes,
it's not Texas flag.
you could fool me. Yes.
Yeah, it's not that. So I am trying to see, but I was told that the sea actually before maybe 100 years ago would reach even to where these vehicles
Mhm.
are.
Yeah, and
Well,
it's
that's-
all
Yeah.
like that area is tsunami zone area too.
That's the
There's
water
signs.
right in
Yeah, right
there.
there. See, that's right there. I'm
Yeah.
kind of zooming in almost
Mhm.
on it.
Yep.
I can see that.
Yep.
Is that a Spider-Man mask?
You almost look. We'll just say it is. We'll say it is.
Let's say it is.
I have mine. It's right behind me.
Mhm.
I always keep it very handy.
Mm-hmm.
I never know when there's an emergency and
Yeah,
I need to
you
be
need it.
called.
You need to be at
That's
the
right.
ready.
Oh, what a great picture.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're married, so
That's true.
it's like hanky panky's involved. But no,
Um,
this was after she just because again this was like one of some of our last days there, and so we basically returned back and where we were, and she asked me, "So did you enjoy the trip?" So in answer, I just hugged her and gave her a kiss.
Of
So,
course. That's it there. And I think we're back. No, we haven't seen this one yet. We have a couple more.
yeah.
But first, Old Man Berg says there are Pedro Pascal and Mario Cruzberger, Don Francisco. Are there any other famous Chileans here in North America?
I'm not sure here in North America, to be honest, but there are quite a few around. Like soccer player Ivan Zamorano. I don't know if he's still alive, to be honest, but yeah.
That is true. Another one of the famous creatures in British Columbia that is a legend. Sashi is quite right. For a Malaysian, Sashi knows a lot about British Columbia. Watch out for the Satoichin, the Yukon beaver eater. That's a
Hide
true.
your
It would
beavers.
eat a whole beaver. I've never seen it in person.
Oh.
But it's a thing. But thank you so much for being here, folks. I do
Mhm.
want to. Well, Jason, I'm not gonna. Come on now. That's a beautiful picture. Is this like a panoramic lens?
Yeah, I kind of think I did that on my phone, or my wife did it on her phone. But it's basically just
Beautiful.
the same view.
That's
just
the water.
kind of panoramic. Yep.
That's the
Mhm.
water right
The
there.
ocean.
Now, do people go swimming in this water, or is it too cold?
No.
No,
It's
Are
kind
there
of like off a
sharks?
cliff. Well, it's just a cliff. It's basically
Oh,
a cliff.
it
There's
is
not much
cliff.
beach. Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
cliff diving
yeah.
is a thing.
If you want to, I guess.
That looks like
That
a bus.
that was a stop in Santiago, I think.
No, that is in Valparaiso. Sorry
Was
to
it?
correct you,
It was
Juan.
in Valparaiso. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's actually a bus.
It looks like a bus. Oh, I
Yes,
get
yes.
it. Okay, nice beaver. Thank you,
The
Alexandria.
old,
That's a Leslie
the old
Nielsen.
bus type. But it is not functioning, or yeah, it is not functioning anymore. But yeah, they still have
Carry
buses
that, Jason.
like that running
They do.
in the city of Valparaiso.
Well,
Hmm.
I'm very familiar with chicken buses. If you in Guatemala and Central America, South America, and Thailand too, they have chicken buses, but they're very. It's not spray painted with graffiti. They're artistic on
Yeah,
purpose.
yeah, but this bus is actually run connected by wires. I don't
Like
know
a
if it's
tram.
visible here. Yeah, like a tramp. Yeah.
Oh, like in San
Hmm.
Francisco
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
Melbourne, Australia, also has
Hmm.
those. It makes
Hmm.
traffic. Melbourne, Australia
Oh.
is traffic and nightmare. What is this? Are you guys making pizza?
No, this is another cousin of mine. We visited her. She also lives in Temuco, but in another area. And she was making sopaipilla for us. Sopaipilla is like a very, I would say, a national dish, a Chilean
It's like a fried
dish.
bread, basically.
It's a fried bread. It is made with zapallo, with the cooked zapallo. They mix in the dough, and they fry it. So it turns to be like a little bit yellow. But she didn't have zapallo at the moment, so she just made it, just bland. But anyway, you pour on the top either a sweet mix made of chancaca or a spice. That's where you may use a little bit of a spicy, or peure, which it is a mix of tomato, garlic, some of the spicy pepper that I mentioned earlier, cacha cabra, and I think I say tomato, but anyway, but that's it, yeah, and it's so delicious.
And is
Yeah,
this? That's not Coca-Cola. What is this? What is this? Fru. I don't know fru.
frucola.
Fru cola.
It's a cola. Yeah,
I've
apparently.
It's a
never
cola.
heard of that. Fru cola. Cool. I've seen in
Yeah.
Mexico they have 3 liters. They have 3 liters in Mexico.
Mm.
That's crazy.
They love the cola.
Three
Yeah.
3 liters for American friends. That's like almost a gallon. It's a
Mhm.
lot. Ooh,
Oh,
and they're chasing rabbits.
Yeah, this is overlooking back to kind of where we started. This is overlooking like basically the family property of
Okay.
of my wife's mom's cousins.
Good morning, Dinesis Larson. He's joining us from the country of Greece. So we
Oh.
have an
good.
international community. Hello, Greek
Wow,
letters.
amazing.
I can't read that. I can't pronounce it. So we just say Greek letters. But hello, Greek letters.
Good morning.
Ryan, do you mind reading this, please, from Jason Love?
Frucola, let me guess, it tastes similar to Coke, maybe Pepsi. I don't know because I didn't have it. That was just
She did-
there
she-
in the kitchen.
Yeah, she didn't give us.
Nope.
She didn't share with us.
That's just for cooking. It's like the cooking
I don't know.
wine.
Maybe
Yeah.
she put in the dough.
This is gorgeous. This is
And again, it's the
almost the
beach
last
again.
picture.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
it
do-
was a good shot.
Are you collecting snakes down there? Oh, okay.
Vines, roots, branches.
Do they have? I know in Canada and British Columbia especially, we love to have bonfires in the fall where we have big fires and people gather around. Is that a thing in Chile?
Not really much. No.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Do they have forest fires,
Yeah.
smoke like here?
Actually, fires are kind of prohibited because the land tends to catch fire very easily. So
Yeah, we know all
you
about
don't want to
that.
have those wildfires. The area, basically, the physical geography of the area is very similar to California. So let's put that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah.
Everyone looks very happy. Wow. Eh?
So this is another cousin, my cousin Carolina, her son,
Oh, yeah.
Nahuel. That's my dad. Of course, us. That's when we met in Puerto Saavedra.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Before I went to the beach, you know.
Wonderful. Oh, is that the water in the background? That's the water. No, is that the
It,
water?
Yeah, it's a water.
it's some
Yeah,
of it, yeah.
it's like
Okay.
a
It's kind of
bay.
like an inlet bay, yeah.
Nice, beautiful. And
Um,
no, that is a beautiful beach, but it looks like it would be difficult to make sand castles there.
Yeah, you probably won't be doing that, but it's just a wonderful view.
Oh, and we're back to the start.
All right.
There we go.
All right.
This is my uncle. He's also 96 years old, going to 97 pretty soon. Yes.
Greek letter says 3 liters of bottles of carbonated beverage in Mexico. Where's my
passport?
I'm pretty sure you can get 3 liters of cola in America too. That's funny. Ooh, Zapaya? Zapaya? Maybe you can answer this and pronounce it better than I can.
Zapallo? Yeah, zapallo is a squash of some sort of, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is just the giant. So in Honduras, we call ayote. It's the big one, very big one, like maybe the big pumpkin that we have here in the United States. Although the pumpkin here is very different. It doesn't have much of meat inside. It just, I would say, pure skin and a little bit of, that you can scrape and make
it's
some dishes.
disappointing. It's
Yeah.
not worth it.
Over there, it's like the skin is very thin, but you have it's
Lots of meat. Nice.
delicious. Yeah, very sweet. By the way, you don't need to add any other condiments or seasoning. Yeah, just boil it, and then you have a very nice meal right there. Yeah.
Farva. That's Super Troopers. Kevin, what's his name from Super Troopers? Love that movie. Farva. Yes. You used to have 3-liter bottles of soda here in America in the 80s. I know you did because I used to visit America, and I know you had 3-liter bottles, and we didn't have them in Canada, and that explains why America's got bigger than Canadians. But now we're catching up to you. Canadians are catching up to Americans. We are getting really big. We don't want you to be the biggest. We're going to be fatter than you.
I suppose you're also asking yourself the question, how is he so thin?
Yes.
And I'll tell you, that's a good question. I don't know. Because I eat like everything she puts in front of me. I'm just saying.
Is it... well, your brain uses a lot of calories. So if you're always thinking about things...
That must be it.
But it is we have been 2 hours and 1 minute, and I promised you we wouldn't be longer than an hour and a half. So I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
We're 2 hours.
Okay.
This was one of the most funnest chats I've had with anyone from Chile. I don't hardly know anyone. So thank you so much for being here. Can you promote RMADMAN4? Please promote. We're going to wrap this up because I'm getting tired. You're getting tired. What do you want to promote?
Just go to Tales of Valhalla YouTube channel. There, I don't discuss traveling much, but I do stop motion animations. I talk about a miniature war game called HeroScape. But if you want to look and watch some entertaining stop motion adventure stuff, at the very least, check it out, or just give a sub. I'm really close to almost 1,000 subs. I'm about like 35 subs away. So any extra sub would be helpful because I'm that close to monetization on YouTube, or that next level of monetization on YouTube. So any help would be great.
Wow, that is really done well. I've been doing this for 5 years and I'm nowhere near that. But here's your link right in the chat.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And I want to, hey, Omni, TMX. I know you. I know that guy. Thanks for being here. And he says the same as we all say. Thank you for sharing your personal photos.
For sure,
absolutely. I want to thank the chat for being here. The eclipse is almost over. No Aurora, too smoky. Oh, a Nemesis. So Nemesis is not far from me. So whatever he sees, I probably see the same thing. He's just a little bit north of me. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us, Canadian Spider-Man.
Joe.
Thank you.
And I would very much love to go to Chile, and I will talk travel with you anytime. Joe, is there anything do you have a YouTube channel? Do you want to promote anything? Do you want to sell some cookies? Do we have a mail order?
Oh, well, yeah, well, I do have YouTube, but I'm not really active like my husband is. But if you want to check out, you can go as I don't know if it's showing on the screen, Joe Peregrina and Seven. That might prompt some videos that I have put up, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not really active. But I like to show my trips, my journeys. I love traveling, so what I can promote to you is like if you really want to explore and you haven't done it so or you want to do it again, just grab your bags and then travel around the world, so enjoy.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm freezing there a little bit. I think I'm losing internet. It
Okay,
could be the lunar eclipse.
for sure.
I'm gonna lose it here. Thank you so much. Every
Yeah,
Thursday night, I talk travel right here on the Canadian Spider-Man channel. I love
Awesome.
travel. That's why I don't own a house. That's why I don't own anything. I spend it all on travel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
so thank you,
We're gonna
chat.
end it. Thank you,
Thank
chat.
you.
Appreciate everybody in the chat. Thank you for
We had
stopping by.
Thank
15
you,
to 20
everyone.
people watching at all times. So thank you so much for being here, Sashi, Omni. Thank you, everyone. And we're going to end it there. Thank you for sharing very much. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Good night.